Earnest Will, in stark contrast to these other three operations, never explicitly nor implicitly sought the overthrow of the revolutionary Iranian regime, no matter how desirable that goal may have been or how deep the Iranian governmental antipathy toward America. Earnest Will's goal was to stop Iranian attacks on merchant shipping. That's how the United States would know it had won that war. It is worth recalling that the Reagan administration was not averse to overthrowing governments. Replacing the Sandinistas in Nicaragua was, after all, the root of the Iran-Contra scandal. However, the administration did not take actions in 1987 and 1988 to overthrow Ayatollah Khomeini, but rather to blunt Iranian efforts. In looking at U.S. military operations in the Middle East, it can be argued that the only clear-cut victory the United States has enjoyed, victory being defined as sustainable political outcomes on terms favorable to the United States, has been the limited war of Earnest Will. In the words of a recent Naval War College Review article, participants and historians judged the operation to have been a success. In the words of one contemporary account, U.S. intervention in the Gulf not only worked, it was directly, though not solely, responsible for the end of the bloodiest and longest conventional war since World War II. The fact that it was a limited war, and that it was fought with navies, was key to that success. Earnest Will represents a compelling example of a classic maritime strategy, actions taken at sea intended to influence events on land. There were moves to expand the conflict ashore in Iran. Indeed, a U.S. four-star admiral advocating such an approach ended up getting fired as a result. But land operations in connection with Earnest Will are counterfactual speculation. In the actual event, the violence occurred on and over the water. As we digest the lessons of recent failed operations on land, especially in Afghanistan 2001 to 21 and Iraq 1990 to 91, 2003 to 11, it is worth recalling that there is something uniquely cost-effective about sea power as compared to land power. Given pending budget choices and the threat of conflict with the People's Republic of China, PRC, it is an observation worth keeping in mind. It is worth the time to review the Iran-Iraq War, the Tanker War, and Operation Earnest Will in detail as they reveal the often overlooked options that sea power provides, while at the same time serving as a reminder of the violence and chance that differentiate war from all other human activities.